fate of both of our players on Farkle! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I am Greggo, and welcome to Anime Farkle, the first game show that we have on the docket here at AniMinneapolis in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I'm very happy to be here. It's my first time back in the States since 2010, where we debuted this game show. It's become one of my most popular among the YouTube audience for the original games that I've done. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it and come to the rest of my shows this weekend. We can't play a show without contestants though, and I've got two of them right here beside me. I'll introduce them one at a time. Starting cosplaying as Captain Jack Sparrow, RJ is here for Farkle. Let's welcome him. And if you would please, you don't have to speak right into it. If you just slide the microphone towards the front of the table and speak towards it, and it'll pick you up. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do.
Well, I'm originally from Texas, but I live in Virginia right now. I'm a sheet metal mechanic on helicopters for the Army.
All right. Well, thank you for your service. I was actually just in Virginia 2 weeks ago at a convention in Bristol. So there you are. So if you are back there, ShiikaCon is what it's called in Bristol. So there you are. Best of luck to you, RJ. And your opponent here on Farkle today is Ryan. Let's welcome Ryan to the show. And what do we need to know about Ryan?
I'm from a small town about an hour from here, and yeah, I work as a janitor at a school, and I'm going back to school.
All right, what are you planning on doing?
CST.
Okay, excellent. Well, best of luck to you. Best of luck to both of our players. Here's how we play Farkle, since I don't think any of you in the audience have seen this before. I am going to pose a question with 3 possible answers to our contestants, and they're going to buzz in and give me what they hope is the right answer. If they are correct, they will get control of our dice screens, and they will roll. And as soon as they feel lucky, they will stop them. And the object of the game is to score. There are 3 ways to score in Farkle. Any 5s that you see there will add 50 yen to the bank. Any 1s that you see will add 100 yen to the bank. And any triples that you see of any other number, the 2, the 3, the 4, or the 6, have prizes attached to them. And I'm going to tell you what the prizes are for this first game of Farkle. For a triple 2, we have from Scotchbox a tasty snack, Jagabee from Calbee. These are potato sticks, so hope you like potato sticks, because that's the prize. That's furnished by our new sponsor, which we'll talk about a little bit later on, Scotchbox. That's a triple 2. For a triple 3, there is a group doing pachinko here called Pachinko Fever, and this coupon will give you a free play, 10 balls, which you could hopefully parlay into thousands of balls. Fabulous prizes. Look for Pachinko Fever at a convention near you. They're in the game room, which just opened, finally. For a triple 4, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Blu-ray. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time. So if you're not a Yu-Gi-Oh! fan, I'm sure eBay will love it. So there you go. That is for a triple 4. For a triple 6, we will give you a 3-month anime subscription, and actually now on Crunchyroll, a 3-month subscription, that gets you everything now with the premium subscription, all the anime, all the drama, all the manga. That is for a triple 6, and those are the prizes that we have on offer for this game. All right, now, whenever you freeze any combination of scoring opportunities, those screens will freeze just like this. And then you have a choice. You can either roll the remaining screens and try to score some more and clear more of the board, or you can stop, we move on to another question. If you get control then, you can force the roll on your opponent. That's important because if you ever roll those dice screens and you cannot score, no 1s, no 5s, or triples, that is a Farkle. You will earn a strike. 3 strikes and you're out. However, if both players survive to the 20th question, we clear the board and we play sudden death. All right? The player that survives wins the game, all the money in the bank, all the prizes they banked along the way, and have a shot at our end game, where today we are offering over 20,000 yen in cash and prizes. That's 200 bucks, which is $200 more than the people who are sitting here had on them when they walked into this room. So there you are. Are we ready to play this game?
Yeah.
Okay, everything's a buzz-in, so fingers on buzzers, and we will put 1,000 yen in the bank to start. Are we ready to play the game?
Go ahead. Still.
Oh, okay, we're ready. All right, fingers on buzzers, which we tested before the show. Here are the first 3 answers. They are 51, 151, 251, and here is the very first question for control. Listen carefully. Take the number of Pokemon introduced in Generation 1 and subtract the number of Pokemon added in Generation 2, and what number do you get? Yes, RJ.
51.
51 is the right answer. Well done. Yay. There we go. Audience just needs a little bit of prep today. All right, RJ, you have control. You ready to roll?
All right.
All right, here we go. Best of luck. Stop it whenever you feel lucky. It's the buzzer. And right off the bat, only one scoring opportunity, but that is better than a Farkle. I assume you don't want a Farkle.
No, I don't.
All right, so we'll freeze that. We'll add 100 yen to the bank. There are still 5 screens left. Would you like to roll again?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. See if we get some prizes. Clear up some more of that board, put it in a more interesting position for your opponent. And all right, a little bit better this time. There you go. Now, the strategy in this game, as I have always told my players, if you were playing the actual Farkle dice game, you want to roll as little as possible, but in this game you want to clear as much of the board as possible and then force the other screens on your opponent. So, having said that, do you want to take all 3 of those scoring opportunities?
Yes, I do.
All right, there we go. So we add 50 on that, and another 200 there, 1,350 yen in the bank. Now there are 2 screens left. Do you want to stop or do you want to roll again?
I want to stop.
You want to stop. That's the strategy. Well done. 2 screens remain. Whoever gets control will most likely force those on their opponent. Question number 2 has 3 possible answers, and they are: buy 1, get 1 free, everything half off, insanely low prices. Here's the question. Let's say you're shopping at a Best Buy, and you happen across a clever sign that offers a copy of a certain anime series featuring swimming pretty boys. Which one would it be? Yes, RJ?
Everything half off?
Everything half off? Nope. It is buy 1, get 1 free, which is the name of that swimming anime. So there you are. You lose control, unfortunately. Ryan, you have it, but I assume you're going to give it right back to RJ. Yep, that's the way to do it. All right. RJ, it's yours. With 2 screens, you need a 1 or a 5 to show up in 1, or you Farkle. And you did. All right. There you go. So we add 100 yen to the bank. Now, with 1 screen remaining, I will tell you something I have not yet reminded anyone of. If you are able to clear the last screen, we will give you a re-roll, which you can use to save your butt later. If you still have that re-roll when you win the game, you can take the re-roll into the bonus game. So, 1 in 3 chance you'll get it, RJ. Do you want to take that chance, or do you want to move on to the next question?
Let's move on to the next question.
Okay. All right. It's still early. Not wanting to get that early strike. I don't blame you. We move on. 3 more answers, and they are MC Hammer, Milli Vanilli, Vanilla Ice.
Yes!
Which of these music sensations also happens to be the name of a character from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? All right, when that happens, I will eliminate one of the answers. All right, so here we go. I will tell you that MC Hammer is not a character from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Ryan taking a chance.
I'm going to go with Vanilla Ice.
Is the right answer. Well done. All right. Any JoJo's fans in the audience? All right, Ryan. Now remember, if you clear the screen, you get a re-roll. Do you want to try it, or do you want to force it on RJ?
I'm just going to give it.
Oh, you're going to go for it?
No.
Oh, yeah. RJ's going to go for it. 1 or 5 for a re-roll. Let's see what happens. You got it. Yeah. All right.
I'm much better at this than I do at the actual dice.
You have earned yourself a re-roll token, so we will, no, that's a strike. We don't want to give you one of those. We want to give you one of those. Now, you only get 1, so now there's no incentive at all to roll. Ryan, you could still score 1 if you are in this situation. We will clear the board, play on a fresh board, and we move on to question number 4. Remember, the game has 20 questions. If no one has lost by then, we go straight to sudden death. All right, here are the 3 answers. Ichi, ni, san. Who's Princess Mononoke? RJ.
San?
San is Princess Mononoke. Well done. We have as you guys will find out later, we have an actual Jeopardy champion in our audience that made quite a reaction just then at the cleverness of that question. Thank you, Carlos. All right. Now, RJ, you have an empty board. Do you want to roll?
Yes.
Obviously, yep. There you go. What are you going to get? You're going to, now, whoa. Now, if we were playing the actual game of Farkle, that would be a fantastic roll.
That would be amazing. That would be an amazing roll.
If you're in the bonus game and you do that, you win everything in one swoop. So we'll talk about that later. But right now, you just have 2 scoring opportunities. Do you want to clear them both?
Yes.
Okay, obviously. Yeah, the straight only comes into play in the bonus game, but we'll talk about that when we get there. 4 screens left. What's your pleasure?
I'll roll one more time.
All right, remember you got a re-roll in your pocket just in case you make a mistake. And you made a mistake. Now, you do not have to use the re-roll right now. You can take the strike and clear the board on the Farkle if you want. Your choice.
I'll take the strike.
You'll take the strike. All right. That will earn you your first strike, which I will light up like so. However, on any Farkle, we clear the board. So we're on a fresh board now as we move on to our next question. The 3 possible answers are John, Ken, Hon. Complete this anime title, Hokuto no. It's Fist of the North Star, if that helps. Yes, RJ?
John?
No. Ken. Hokuto no Ken is Fist of the North Star.
That's my save.
Ryan, that gives you control on an empty board. You ready to get some prizes?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Best of luck. And no prizes, but 3 scores. Do you want them all?
Yep.
All right, 50 for that one. And 100 and 100. 1,950 yen in the bank. 3 screens. You can get a reroll if you get a triple. You want to take that chance or do you want to move on?
I'm going to move on.
I'm going to move on. All right, playing conservative now that he's ahead by 1. We move on. This is going to cause a couple of people in the audience to squeal, I believe. Here are the 3 answers. Belarus, Belgium, Bulgaria. In Italia, who's the dude? Yes, Ryan?
Belgium.
No, Belgium's the girl. Bulgaria. Bulgaria is the dude. So, that gives RJ control, 3 screens, and a reroll. Do you want to take a chance, or do you want to force Ryan? All right, Ryan, you will get to stop him for once here. Let's see what happens. Ah, you got 1. There you go. Saved your butt. I assume you don't want that strike.
Nope.
No. All right, 100 into the bank, 2,050. 2 screens left. Are you finished?
Yep.
Smart man. All right, 2 screens left as we move on to the next question.
I need some rum.
It's gone. I don't know why. Here are the 3 answers. 2 hearts, 3 hearts, 4 hearts. In the original Legend of Zelda game for NES, how much life do you start with? Yes, Ryan?
3 hearts.
3 hearts is the right answer. I'm guessing you're going to force this. All right, RJ, remember you do have a reroll. You might want to think about using it if you Farkle. Let's see what happens. You! I can't give you another reroll, but I can clear the board. Is that what you want?
Yes, clear the board.
Nice.
All right, we clear the board on that. That was a heck of a roll. I tell you what, while the energy is nice and high, we're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to come right back to see how this game finishes right after a message from our YouTube audience. Stay tuned. Feel free if you don't want to go to commercial. We are in the middle of a game of Farkle here at AniMinneapolis, and right now his bank is at 2,250 yen. RJ has 1 strike, but he also has a reroll, so this game is still anyone's, and we're going to move on to question number 8 in the game of 20. Here are the 3 answers, fingers on buzzers. Furious 7, Insurgent, Jupiter Ascending. What 2015 movie title might also describe a character named Makoto Kino on a trampoline? Yes, RJ?
Jupiter Ascending?
Yeah, that's right. On a trampoline would be Jupiter Ascending. Yeah, I'm sorry for that one, guys. RJ, empty board, you ready to roll?
Yes.
All right, let's see what you can pick up. That's a good one. That's 3. Half the board clear. You want to do that?
Yes.
All right, there we go, and there we go, and there we go. Now, half the board is left. What do you think? Do you want to move on, or do you want to move on? All right. I'm not trying to influence you, but you made the right choice there. That means we move on to question number 9, and the 3 possible answers this time are panty, stocking, garter belt. What does Mrs. Oolong famously wished for to quash Emperor Pilaf's plans for world domination? Yes, Ryan?
Panties.
In the original Dragon Ball series, panty is the right answer. Well done. Ryan, 3 screens. Do you want them? No. Ryan has done very little rolling in there. Let's see what RJ can do. He can almost do the board is what RJ can do. Caps and Jack. You want both of those, I assume?
Yes.
All right. 26.50 in the bank, 1 screen left. Really easy question for you, RJ. Would you like to roll again?
No.
That seems fair. We move on to question number 10. This is my favorite question that I've written for this game. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Here are the 3 possible answers. Different Strokes, The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son. Which 70s sitcom might also describe brothers Tick and Tock from Bacano? Yes, RJ?
The Jeffersons?
Because that's their last name. Yes, the Jeffersons is the right answer. Good anticipation. I'm guessing Ryan's going to get a rare roll on this one. So 1 or a 5, and you also get, you got it!
Well done.
This is a heck of a game. All right, so that is a re-roll for you as well for clearing the board, and we clear that board just like that. We're moving into uncharted waters here. You guys have been avoiding strikes left and right. This could be a very interesting game. We might get to sudden death for only the 3rd time in the history of this game. Let's see what happens as we move on into the second half of the game. Question number 11. Here are the 3 possible answers. Now, in this portion of the game, for the next several questions, it's the same 3 answers, and the questions get a little faster. So listen carefully. North, south, west. Here's the question. Many anime and video games have been made from the classic story Journey to the Ryan.
West.
West is the right answer.
Yeah.
Well done. Now, I guess we're in Minnesota, so I'm sure Journey to the North is another thing that people know about here. Ryan, you have an empty board. You ready to roll?
Yep.
All right, here we go. And an empty anymore. That's 2 scores. All right, that is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Blu-ray and 100 yen to the bank. Do you want both of those things?
Sure.
All right, let's do that. All right, so we light up the 4. If you win the game, in addition to all the money in the bank, you will also receive Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time, courtesy of a very special lady who won it at the cosplay contest, didn't want it, gave it to me to give away. So there you are. Ryan, 2 screens, you done?
Yep.
You're done. All right, here we go. Now, as I said, we're going to go through the same 3 answers for the next run of questions. So there they are again, north, south, west. This time, an anime convention in Toronto is known as Anime. RJ
North.
is the right answer, obviously. That would make no sense to be Anime South, be in Canada. Unless it were in southern Canada, then that still wouldn't make any sense. 2 screens to Ryan, I assume?
Yes.
All right, Ryan, they're yours. You still have a reroll in your pocket, no strikes, so let's see what happens. All right, now, again, you don't have to take the reroll. You can take the strike and save the reroll in case you win, and you can take it into the
I'm
bonus
gonna take
game.
the strike.
You're going to take the strike. All right, that will clear the board. So you now have your first strike, and on the Farkle, it is clear. As we move on, question number 13, some very familiar answers are on the board. They are north, south, and west, and here's this question. Listen carefully. This is a geography question. If you're traveling from Kyoto to Osaka, what direction will you not be going? Yes, RJ?
South?
South? No. Yeah, Osaka is southwest of Kyoto, so you'll be going both south and west. North is the answer you will not be going. Ryan, you do have an empty board. You want to take it?
Yep.
All right, let's see what you get. And 300 yen to add to the bank, taking it over. It doesn't get over 3,000 very often. Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
All right, there we go. 3,150 yen in the bank with a re-roll and a strike. Do you want to roll again, or do you want to leave it there?
I'm gonna leave it there.
Leave it there. All right. This is the last question in this run. North, south, west. Here's the question. Which is the older of the Italy brothers in Italia? Which one's the older one? Yes, RJ?
South.
Is the right answer. Yes, south is the correct answer. Now, interesting board situation. Both of you have a re-roll. How do you want to play this? Remember, we're on.
I'll take it.
All right, we're on question number 14. Remember, when we get to 20, the strikes go out of play and we go straight into sudden death. You're going to take the roll. Let's see what happens. Don't need to worry about it because you got yourself a score, which I assume you want.
Yes.
Yes, all right, let's do that. 3,200 yen, 2 screens left, you're finished, right? Yeah, you're finished, okay. Go to question number 15. Here are the 3 possible answers. Drawing a bath, drawing a picture, drawing a sword. Which of these is Rukia from Bleach the worst at doing? Yes, Ryan?
Drawing a picture.
Is the right answer. Well done. I don't know if they ever did an episode of her drawing a bath, so we don't know, but she could definitely draw a sword, but she sure as heck can't draw a picture. So there you go. Ryan, you're passing, yeah?
Yep.
All right, let's see what happens. Can we clear the board again? No, but we get darn close. All right. Add another 100 yen to the bank, I assume, is what you want to do. 1 screen left. I assume you don't want to roll it.
No.
No. All right. This has been a very exciting game. It makes sense that coming back to the state where I debuted it, we have one of the better games of Farkle we've had. All right. This question. Here we go. 3 answers. The Black Blood Brothers, the Elric Brothers, the Super Smash Bros. Whose franchise has been around the longest? Ryan
Smash Bros.
is the right answer, yes. 1999 for the first one. Full Metal Alchemist manga started in 2001. Black Blood Brothers light novel started in 2004. So yes, the Smash Bros. Have been around the longest. And I assume RJ is going to try to clear the board.
Yep.
All right, here we go. No!
Oh.
Now, how do you want to play this?
I'll take the strike.
Take the strike. All right, you're hoping to survive to sudden death. That's the way to do it. All right, so that is your second strike. Well, not yours. Not that either. No, it goes to you. All right, we clear the board on the Farkle. RJ's hoping we get to sudden death. We'll do that after we've got 3 more questions before we hit it. Incidentally, Ryan, you have given me the last correct answer, which means you currently have control of sudden death. If no one answers a question correctly the rest of the game, you'll have sudden death choice to make. So we'll keep track of that as we get close. We'll probably get there. Here are the 3 answers. DXD, host club of the dead. Which phrase appears after the word house in the title of a Sega video game? RJ
Of the Dead.
is the right answer. Yes, well done. See, I tell you, there's a twist in the game. Y'all are all thinking high school, and we're not in high school anymore. All right, RJ, I do caution you, it is possible to Farkle on an empty board. You want to take a chance?
I'm gonna roll.
All right, here we go. You can only take the triple. You can't add the 4th one to that. And I assume you don't want to lose this game.
No.
So we'll do that. And you're going to get some potato snacks on your side of the board if you wind up winning the game. I assume you're not going to roll anymore.
Nope.
All right.
That was way too close.
We move on. Now, RJ, you now have control of sudden death when we get there. Here are the next 3 answers. Captain N, the Game Master, Dragon Warrior, Sonic the Hedgehog. Which cartoon was the first to air on American television? RJ
Sonic the Hedgehog?
is wrong. No, Captain N.
That was my second guess.
Captain N was 89, Dragon Warrior 1990. I was going to put Dragon Ball in there, but no one can tell me when the original Dragon Ball, the one before Funimation got to it, I couldn't find that anywhere. Yeah, I know. That's a research for you, Carlos.
That was early
Sonic,
90s.
Yeah,
Sonic was 93. Ryan, you have control. Do you want it?
No, you can have it.
All right, let's see if we get to sudden death or if RJ Farkle's out beforehand. All right, I assume you want that.
Yes.
I assume you're done.
I am.
Okay, now, RJ, you still gave me the last correct answer, so you are still in control of sudden death as we move on to question number 19. Remember, the next question is sudden death, so this is the last question that involves the scoring system as we see it right now. All right, here are the 3 answers. First child, second child, third child. Ichigo was Masaki and Isshin Kurosaki's. Ryan
First child.
is the right answer. Yes, well done. Alrighty, so again, if you survive this, we move to sudden death. Do you want to take a chance? No, you don't, because there's absolutely no reason. There are no prizes to be won. All right, RJ, let's see. We need to see a 1 or a 5. And we didn't. Now, I assume you're going to burn your reroll now, because otherwise you lose. All right. You need a 1 or a 5, or Ryan is the winner with 3,350 yen and a Yu-Gi-Oh! Blu-ray in his pocket. Let's see what happens. Who's the winner? All right, 3,450 yen. Congratulations to both of our players. You have survived the hard part. Now we move on to sudden death. Here's how the game is played. We will do it on an empty board. Whoever gets control, and right now, Ryan, that is you because you gave me the last correct answer. If whoever gets control of this, you have the choice of either taking sudden death yourself or forcing it on your opponent. You must roll until you clear the board or Farkle. Now in this case, you want to take as few scoring opportunities as possible. Unless on the first roll you happen to get 5 of them, then go for it if you want. So, are we ready for this? All right. Remember, as of right now, Ryan, you have control. RJ, if you answer this question correctly, you will take it. Here is the sudden death question. Grand line, punch line, red line. Which is not the name of an anime? Ryan.
Grand line
Is the right answer. All right, so here is the deal. Now, Ryan, your reroll is still in effect. You can use that if you need to. Do you want to play this, or do you want to force it on RJ, who does not have a reroll?
Force it on him.
Okay, RJ, again, you must roll until you either clear the board or Farkle. That will determine the winner of this game. All right. Are you ready for this?
All right.
All right, spin number 1. Here we go. You're still in it. Now, there are 2 scoring opportunities. You can take them both, or you can take one to keep more screens open. How do you
I'll
play?
take the 100, not the 50.
All right, take the 100. All right, we'll do that. That adds 100 yen to the bank. 5 screens left. Here comes the second roll. Best of luck. And you're fine. All right, another score. That's, if you had frozen that screen on the last one, this game would be over. So we take the 50 and we keep you in the game. And now there are 4 screens. If you get them all in one, you are the winner. Let's see what happens with roll number 3. Okay, so that puts the Yu-Gi-Oh! On your side as well, so someone's guaranteed to win the Yu-Gi-Oh! Blu-ray. So here is where we stand. There is 1 screen left. You have a 1 in 3 chance of winning this game. If it is a 1 or a 5, you're the winner. Otherwise, Ryan is the winner. Let's see what happens.
Does anyone else have the feeling it's going to be a 1 or a 5?
For the win. And that means that Ryan has won this game of Farkle. That was some drama and some tension. Did we enjoy that? I tell you what, RJ, you didn't win the game, but you know what? He'll give you the potato snacks anyway. Enjoy that with your rum. Thank you so much, sir, for being on Farkle. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for RJ. Now, Ryan, you have won the Yu-Gi-Oh! Blu-ray, 3,600 yen, which is box set territory over here in the box of goodies. We've got some nice stuff from Funimation, from Right Stuff and Nozomi Entertainment that you can sort through after the show is over. That gives you, right now, you were at a grand total of 5,600 yen in prizes. That is yours to keep no matter what. How'd you like to add another 20 grand to that?
Sure.
All right. We'll see if we can do that right after this. Stay tuned, YouTube audience. We're back, and a very appreciative audience has just finished watching a very exciting game of Farkle that Ryan is our big winner for. Ryan's won 5,600 yen in prizes. Now he's going to have a chance to add another 20 grand to that. Now here's how we do it. Take a look at our screens, And as you can see on the board now, the 6 is gone. We've replaced the 6 with a wild card, because here in the bonus game, only triples matter. All right? So, good news is you have a reroll in your pocket. You get to keep that from the main game. So you have extra life in this game, which will make things very advantageous for you winning everything that we have on offer. This is the way it works. You'll roll, hopefully you'll roll a triple. As you can see, the numbers 1 through 5 are up there. You'll knock off any number that you roll a triple for. All right? You make the wilds anything you want. Pair it up with, you can pair them up with whatever you see on there, basically. We're going to put prizes on each of those numbers, and we're going to do that right now. A roll of a triple 1 will earn you this month's Skoshbox. Skoshbox is our brand new sponsor here with Greggo's Game Shows. You can get Japanese snacks mailed to your door, a la Loot Crate, that sort of thing, for one low price every month. You get a box, and it's different every single month. This is this month's, which if Ryan winds up winning this, maybe he'll do a box opening video to show you about what's all in it. And he says yes, he will do that. This is courtesy of Skoshbox, www.skoshbox.com. A triple 2 has attached to it the Complete Collection Season 1 on 2 DVDs, courtesy of Funimation, of Strike Witches. Are you a fan?
I've seen it.
All right, well, that could be yours. On a triple 3, we'll keep things light around here. Courtesy of Bright Stuff and Nozomi Entertainment is the complete Ah My Buddha. And it's also that, yeah. Carlos, how's Ah My Buddha?
It's a show.
All right. You like comedies? Okay, good. Then you'll enjoy that. On a roll of a triple 4, we will give you a 6-month premium subscription to Crunchyroll. Now, are you currently a Crunchyroll subscriber? Do you pay for it?
Yep.
Well, for 6 months, you won't have to. And as you know, now that they've gone, premium now means you get all the anime, all the manga, and all the dramas that you want to watch for one low price. And that's yours on a 4. If you happen to roll a triple 5, what are you doing Labor Day weekend?
Oh, yeah, probably.
If you can get at least one day off, you'll be able to come right back here for MetaCon, September 4th through 7th, right back here at the Hyatt Regency Milwaukee. And you might even have a chance to defend your championship, because I'll also be here and I'll be hosting game shows. So there you are. That is what we're offering. Those prizes have a combined total of 15,000 yen, but I said 20. Here's how the 20 works. Now, the combination that you see right there, which we saw come up in the main game, all 5 numbers and the wild card, if that happens to come up in a single spin, and it doesn't have to be in that order, we'll give you every single prize up there and the jackpot, which is worth 5,000 additional yen to spend in our box of goodies. Now, you also get the 5,000 if you do it the hard way, which knock off each individual number one at a time, which with the re-roll, you might be able to do. So, audience, let's wish him luck as we try to play this game. Remember, only triples count. Here comes your roll. Remember, you got a re-roll in your pocket. Let's see what happens. That's a good roll. All right.
Very nice.
You have a choice. You can pair the wilds up with any of those numbers that you want. Do you want Strike Witches, On My Buddha, or the Crunchyroll sub?
I'm going to go with the Crunchyroll sub.
6 free months of Crunchyroll. All right, that is yours. And you still have a reroll, so why don't we take another spin?
Okay.
All right, now the 4 is out of play. If you roll a triple 4, it does not count any longer. So here we go. Let's see what happens with your next spin. Now, here's the deal. Obviously, you're now burning your reroll. Now the Crunchyroll is at risk. If you fail to knock off any more numbers, you will lose the Crunchyroll subscription. So, do you want to take another shot?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Oh, anticlimactic. Had ourselves a great game. Unfortunately, the dice were not friendly to you. We had a game in St. Louis a couple of years ago. A guy had a reroll and he didn't need it. He rolled a straight on the second roll and won everything. Good news is you're not going away empty-handed. 3,600 yen, that's a box set. That's basically $40 to spend in there on anything that you like. Plus you got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Blu-ray. So not bad for raising your hand and going, sure, if you need someone, I'll play. We've got a little bit of time, so as soon as we say goodbye to the YouTube audience, we're going to let the audience try to win that pachinko fever. But I'd like to say thank you to all of you who've come for this game. Remember, I've got more of them coming up. Later on tonight in this very room, I've got my Family Feud style game called Strikeout. You need to be in a team of 3. And you can play our game for that and win some nice things. And then tomorrow, I've got in this room 3 on a match, which you guys remember 3 on a match, right? 30 on the blue, 20 on the yellow, we're doing that. And then later on, Pokemon Game Show, which will be next door in Events 3. And then on Sunday, we've got our live survey game called Majority Rules, and I hope to see you at all of those. YouTube, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, all that social media jazz. Also, be sure to check out the Patreon. If you're feeling generous, $1 a month could go a long way towards making sure that I can continue to provide game show entertainment all across the world. So, thanks guys so much. We'll see you next time on Farkle. Bye for now.